Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm so grateful you're here today to enjoy this journey of life with us. In our previous video in our 90 Days to Your Best Life series, we explored effective stress management techniques and self-care, discussing how stress can take a heavy toll on our well-being and how managing it is the key to living a balanced life. Today, we're going to take that conversation a step further and dive into the topic that touches every aspect of our lives: time management. Imagine there's a bank account that credits your account each morning with $86,400. It carries over no balance from day to day. Every evening, the bank deletes what part of the balance you failed to use during that day. What would you do? Draw out every cent, of course. You wouldn't leave nothing behind. Each of us has such a bank, and its name is time. Every morning, it credits you with 86,400 seconds. Every night, it writes off at a loss whatever you failed to invest in a good purpose. It carries no balance. It allows no overdraft. Each day, it opens a new account for you. Each night, it burns the remains of the day. If you fail to use the day's deposit, the loss is yours. There is no drawing against tomorrow. You must live in the presence of today's deposits. Invest it so as to get from it the utmost health, happiness, and fulfillment. The clock is running. Make the most of today. This story, originally shared by Mark Levy, and Only If It Were True, is a powerful reminder of how precious our time is. Just like money, we are each given a certain amount of time every day, 86,400 seconds. And how we use that time ultimately determines the quality of our lives. Just as we discussed the importance of managing stress in our previous video, managing your time is equally crucial to living your best life. When you live your best life, it brings balance and freedom in every area of your life. Time management is all about recognizing that you have a finite amount of time each day and making the most of it. It's not about cramming every task into your day or running on autopilot. Instead, it's about being intentional with how you use your time to create a life that aligns with your values, your priorities, and your dreams. After all, we have 24 hours in a day, and how we manage those hours can drastically shape our happiness and our success. There are very few things in this life that we have complete control over, and time is one of those. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like there's never enough time. But with the right strategies, you can regain control of your time and create more space for what truly matters. When we're stressed, one of the first things to go is our ability to manage time effectively. That's why reducing stress is a key part of improving your time management. Once you've established a solid foundation for managing stress, it becomes easier to stay focused, make better decisions, and be intentional with how you spend your time. Effective time management allows you to focus on what truly matters, whether that's personal goals, family, self-care, or work. It's not about filling your day with endless tasks, but about being clear on your goals and your priorities and creating space for that which aligns with your vision for life. Now let's dive into some key strategies that will help you manage your time more effectively, reduce stress, and increase your productivity. First, let's talk about what time management really is. It's more than just organizing your day or keeping a calendar. It's about making conscious decisions about how you spend your energy and your time. Time is your most precious resource, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. So it's not just about planning your schedule, but planning your life in a way that aligns with your true priorities and your purpose. Effective time management begins when setting clear intentions. What do you want to achieve? What are your goals, both big and small? Start by identifying the most important tasks and focusing on them first. It can feel overwhelming when there's so much to do and you're pulled in many different directions. But when you focus on what truly matters and break your goals down into manageable steps, it becomes much easier to stay on track. One key principle of time management is learning to prioritize. Not everything on your to-do list is equally important. One tool that can help with this is the Eisenhower matrix, which divides tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, and neither urgent or important. By categorizing your tasks, you can decide which ones need immediate attention and which ones can be delegated, delayed, or eliminated altogether. Another essential aspect of time management is setting boundaries. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of others, whether it's at work, in relationships, or with your own internal expectations. But if you don't set boundaries, you risk burning out and losing sight of your own needs. Learning to say no is one of the most powerful time management skills you can develop. It's not about being selfish. It's about protecting your time so you can invest in what truly matters to you. Time blocking is another method that can be incredibly effective for managing your day. This technique involves setting aside specific blocks of time for specific tasks. For example, you could block out the first 2 hours of your day for deep work, the next hour for meetings, and the last hour for personal time or relaxation. This approach allows you to focus on one task at a time without feeling overwhelmed by multitasking, which can actually reduce your productivity and increase stress. We also need to talk about the importance of rest. In our culture of constant busyness, it's easy to think that productivity means working nonstop, but research has shown that rest is just as crucial to high performance as work itself. Taking breaks. Throughout the day, getting enough sleep and making time for relaxation can help you recharge and stay focused. Remember, rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity for long-term success and well-being. Technology can also be a double-edged sword when it comes to time management. On one hand, it can help us stay organized and connected. On the other hand, it can be a major source of distraction. That constant ping of notifications, the urge to check social media, and the never-ending flow of emails can pull us away from what matters most. Setting boundaries with technology, such as turning off notifications during focus time or using apps that limit screen time, can help you regain control over your day. Now, let's talk about the science behind time management. Studies show that we make thousands of decisions every day, both consciously and subconsciously. This constant decision-making process can lead to decision fatigue, which drains your mental energy. That's why it's important to structure your day in a way that minimizes decision fatigue. The more you can automate, delegate, or simplify, the less mental energy you'll need to spend on things that don't contribute to your goals. For example, meal prepping, planning your week in advance, going to the grocery store only once, and setting routines can save you countless hours and mental energy. Another key factor is how we perceive time. Have you ever noticed how time seems to fly by when you're doing something you love, but it drags on when you're bored or unhappy? This is known as time perception. When we feel engaged in what we're doing, our brains are in a state of flow and time seems to move faster. Conversely, when we are disengaged or stressed, time seems to slow down. By aligning your task with activities that bring you joy or fulfillment, you can enter this flow state more often, which can make your time feel more meaningful. In addition to focusing on your personal productivity, we also need to consider how your time management impacts others. Healthy time management is not just about getting more done, but about creating space for connection, relationships, and things that bring you joy. It's important to balance work with play, self-care, and time with loved ones. Overworking can lead to burnout and isolation, while neglecting your responsibilities can lead to stress and missed opportunities. Here are today's 3 reflective questions so you can go deeper with your life. Question 1. What are the things that truly matter to you, and how can you make more time for them? Question 2. What is one area of your life where you can set stronger boundaries to protect your time? Question 3. How do you perceive time, and what can you do to shift perception to feel more in control and at peace? Until next time, choose to make today your best day yet and love the life you're living.